Open up. King. King. Oh.
And we have 55 players remaining until the bubble, until the money.
Congratulations, you are in the money.
Good morning. Today is the 2nd of July, and yesterday I took a day off, crucial rest day, after not making it through in the mini main event. But right now waiting for an Uber to head over to Paris and Horseshoe to jump into the $800 summer celebration, day 1A. This is a 1 re-entry per day event. Start with 30,000 chips, and the blinds are every 30 minutes, kind of similar to all the other ones we've played. And yeah, we're going to go try our luck. If you're just finding my channel, hi, my name's Dane. I'm a software developer from Australia and enthusiast poker player, and I'm here in Vegas during the WSOP to try and build my skills, test them, and make deep runs in poker tournaments. So I'll head over to the WSOP now, and I'll see you over there.
With your photo ID, and they will have to check in. Your interest call for bingo.
Okay, we're here on the first break of the $800 summer celebration, day 1A, and I have to make a correction. I misspoke earlier. I said we started with 30,000. We actually start with 40,000, so a little bit better structure in this one, but still 30-minute levels. Right now on the first break, I have 51,700, and table is good. Just need to start to catch a few more hands and build up from here. Playing well, I think, and making the right decisions. Haven't had any opportunities for any big bluffs as yet, but we'll be looking for them. And yeah, wish me luck. We'll jump back in here. Okay, we're here on the second break of the $800 summer celebration, and we have 184,500 chipped up big time in that session. There were quite a few interesting hands. We'll only go through one of them here now, but quite a few small hands to build up a bit. Interesting one is the blinds are 600, 1200, 1200. I've got more than the table at this time. The low jack limps in. I'm on the high jack with King of Hearts, Queen of Spades. I raise to 4,000. Cut-off calls, small blind calls, big blind calls, and the low jack who originally limped calls as well. Flop comes King of Clubs, Jack of Hearts, 8 of Hearts. So I have a top pair with a good kicker and backdoor flush draw. Everyone checks to me. With one player behind me, I decide to just check this one. Probably could bet for value here, but I guess a little worried of getting check raised. So I check, and the player behind me checks his cards, he checks. Turn comes the 10 of Hearts, so we've got King of Clubs, Jack, 10, 8, all hearts. Check all the way through to the player on the cutoff as well, and he bets 12,000. Everyone else folds, it's to me. With the King of Hearts, I have the second nut flush draw, open-ended, and the top pair with a good kicker. I decide to call here. So I call, the river comes a 4 of spades, so the draws break off and nothing there. I check to him, he bets 20,500, and I think I'm probably too strong here to fold. Block some flushes with the king of hearts. So I call, he shows pocket sixes with the 6 of hearts, and we take down a pretty big pot there. Yeah, so second break, I've got 184,500. A new player has come to the table with over 200,000, so I'm not the big stack at the table, but the blinds will only be 1,000, 1,500, 1,500, so we've got well over 100 blinds with another big stack at the table that we can potentially double up through. So yeah, let's keep at this. I think this is the first time we've kind of built a stack and kept building through the second level, so let's keep it going and push to another deep run here in the $800 summer celebration. Okay, we're here on the third break of the $800 summer celebration. The late reg is about to close, and unfortunately we actually had a good and then a bad portion of those levels there. So we built our 184k up to 222k, knocked out a short stack with ace queen versus their fives, and then unfortunately I paid off a big bet, a big raise on the river, 30,000. I bet 15,000 into the river with the nut straight, and got raised. The river completed a flush and brought trips, and I guess I convinced myself that they could be raising there with just the trips. Maybe they don't do that with the potential straight and flush coming in, but I don't know. Anyway, they had the flush, so no good there, and lost 30,000. So we still have 159k. The blinds will be 2k, 4k. So still 40 blinds, plenty of maneuverability, and I think should be able to increase my stack here. Let's see how we go. Okay, we're here on the 75-minute dinner break for the $800 summer celebration. Sitting on the floor. I wonder why they don't just put some bench seats out along the corridors or anything like that for people to be comfortable. Anyway, we've got 4.7 big blinds. We've got 47,000. The blinds will be 10,000. 10,000 big blind. And we have 55 players remaining until the bubble, until the money. So we had a big stack. We got all the way up to 222,000, and a big hand happened where early position player raised. The blinds were 2,000, 4,000, 4,000. Early position player raised 8,000. Middle position player calls. I'm on the button with pocket eights. I decide to call. I have about 180,000, 160,000, something like that. I decide to call. Small blind folds, and the big blind decides this is the time to go all in for his 92,000. What's that, like 22 big blinds? Early position player folds, middle position player folds, and I think this player could be doing this squeeze play here to win the dead money in the middle quite a lot, with hands much weaker than pocket eights. Although I don't know if pocket eights are supposed to be a call here. Maybe I should be the one 3-betting, and then that would stop him from doing that. Anyway, I decided to call it off. He has 10-7 suited of clubs, and flop comes a 7, turn comes a 7, and unfortunately we lose 92,000 of our 160. That makes us short, and I didn't get any spots until I was down to 3 blinds. Pushed in under the gun +1, pushed all in, 3 blinds, folds to the big blind who folds. So we win a pot there. Then the very next hand under the gun, I have pocket jacks, I go all in again, and everyone folds. So I basically tripled my stack by just winning those 2 pots. Unfortunately, I had to pay the blind, so now I'm down to 47,000 again. We're definitely going to have to win probably an all-in to make the money here, but I should be on the button now, so I've got a whole table worth of hands to see before we need to potentially make a move. One of the things that I did last year, and it was definitely a mistake, was when having like 5 blinds or less and being under the gun, because the very next hand you're going to have to put in 2 blinds, one for the big blind and one for the ante, leaving yourself with only 3 behind. I would go all in with any 2 cards, and I preferred to not look at them because that could discourage me from not making that move. I did a lot of study on like this kind of short stack play and found that play is not profitable. It's not plus EV, so we're not going to win chips over time by making that play. So yeah, I know how tight we need to be like this, so I'll be playing that range. Additionally, we've got the pressure of the bubble coming up, even though it's 50 players remaining. I don't really want to be getting it in with the worst of it, but we'll see what happens. I'll see you when I've finished the dinner break, and we'll be back at the table.
Oh man, that was perfect.
We lost 2 players, so we are now 1 out of the money. Dealers, Jeff Levenil, 1 more hand.
We had 4 individuals that went all in and all 4 survived, so let's give another hand. All right, guys, congratulations, you are in the money. All right, let us work the table.
Okay. Oh, don't get it at all. Queen high. Open up. King. King. Oh, I thought I saw King. Sorry.
All right, so we managed to make the money in the $800 summer celebration day 1A. Was quite a long bubble there and was super short, but managed to get all in with King 10 and get called by Ace Jack just before the bubble started, and managed to flop Ace King 10 to double up into a comfortable position to be able to make the money. Got into the money, eventually got short, jammed Queen 10, got called by 10-6, and we doubled up to from 96k to 222k. I think that was kind of like our high watermark for the tournament, and then got a 7 of clubs with 11 blinds and pushed all in, ran into pocket kings, and that's all she wrote. I think I played pretty well today. Ran on from the previous tournaments, which I've been playing well so far, so happy about that. Made the moves that I needed to make. I'm pretty sure I played all the hands that I needed to play. So the question now is, what do we do tomorrow? We can play the Summer Celebration 1B and try and cash again and make day 2. or we can have a rest day and then play the main event the day after. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. I'll decide a little later tonight and tomorrow morning. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like the video if you're enjoying these videos, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video.